Alright, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and you're searching for how do I start a catering business. It's an awesome search. I can definitely help you out with this and throw a bunch of ideas your way here where you could get started in your own catering business. But I will say this, if you're looking at starting a catering business because you want a lucrative, flexible business model that you can operate when you want, where you want, whenever you want, there's some things you got to be aware of, like supplies, equipment, gas. Okay, gas does cost much when you are driving around town, when you are driving and catering to either residential houses or commercial buildings for corporate staff or party events. Alright, you got to keep all this in mind and more. And before you really make that decision to start your own catering business, I've got a lead I can throw your way here. If you are looking to start a business because you want flexibility, you want leverage, because I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of people beat their head against the wall when it comes to starting a catering business because they have no time to do what they want. They're always driving around, always creating foods and making foods. It's not to say that's wrong. Maybe you do have a food passion, but when you're driving around all day and you're catering to people and you have no time for yourself, it's not going to last. You're not going to enjoy it for that long. Maybe the first couple months, 6 months, but after that, it's just going to be like a job for you. And I'm warning you here. And like I said, if you're looking to start a business because you want that flexibility, you want that that leverage, I've got an idea I want to throw your way here, because my experience with this actually happens when I went from a traditional business setting where I was driving around doing meetings with people, where I was prospecting people, doing all these different things to get clients and also to build the business and dealing with supplies, equipment, all that stuff. And I made the switch from that to an online business. I came across a person who's operating a business on the internet without that overhead, without having to drive around all the time, just working from their computer and working a couple hours a day, making stupid amounts of money. I'm talking high multiple six figures, and without doing anything technical, without creating their own products, and because they weren't doing anything that associated with a traditional business where you got to deal with the overhead of all that, and you don't have time to do what you really want because they're doing things that they wanted to do, like travel 11 months out of the year without time and money being an issue. I started to model and copy what they're doing. A couple weeks later, I was actually able to create a full-time income working very part-time. Now, those aren't average. They're not typical results. I'm not average. I'm not typical. I'm assuming you're not either, because you're looking to start a business. And like I said, before you make that decision to start a catering business, alright, if you are only looking at it because you want a leveraged, lucrative income and business model, the best thing you could do is start an online business. Alright, the best thing you could do is start an online business. I'm just telling you, you can get going in an online business for a couple $100s as opposed to a couple $1,000s or tens of thousands of dollars, depending on which route you take and the mistakes you make. Alright, so that's just my 2 cents on it. Of course, there's a lot of noise out there in the online world when it comes to business, which is why the best thing you could do to save yourself time, energy, and frustration is to find someone who's already building a business online, who's building an income online in a way that's flexible, in a way that gets you excited, in a way that's fun, and just model what they're doing. I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing that you could possibly do. But of course, it does require work. You do have to learn some things. But if you're not afraid of that, okay, if you're willing to learn some things, if you're open-minded, if you've got that drive, here's what you can do. Check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. Take a look at the business I'm talking about here, the business model, and how you can build a business on the internet and have a life at the same time. If that's really what you're looking for. If you really want to do catering, go for it, alright? But if you're looking at it because you want a leverage, flexible, business model, alright, where you can do what you want, when you want, wherever you want, the internet's the best way to go. And like I said, connect with me on my site if you're interested. I'll put a link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. You'll see 2 things there. It's actually 2 videos. The first you'll see is a video from myself. The second is a video from my partner, both explaining in super fine detail how you can do this to get the results that you want and build a business on the internet. And then after that, you'll see testimonials from people who I've personally worked with, average, ordinary folks from all different walks of life doing this to create full-time and part-time income. So my friend, I appreciate you. It's been a pleasure connecting with you here. I look forward to helping you. Like I said, if you're open-minded, this is something that you're interested in, seriously interested in, I look forward to seeing you on the other side, and have an awesome one. Take care.